Hello everyone, this is my English speaking practice and I'm working on coding problems. This is my last stream in 2025. Yeah, I'm going to solve this problem. Range some query mutable. Okay. Given an integer array, nums handle multiple queries of the following types. Update the value of element in nums and calculate the sum of the element of nums between indicates left and right inclusive, where left is less than or equal to right. And implement the numArray class. NumArray initializes the object with the integer nums array nums. And update function, it takes index and value, updates the value of nums at the index to be var. And the sum range function that takes left and right returns the sum of the elements of nums between indices left and right inclusive. Okay. Interesting. So let's do it. Coding Rust. Here it is. Range some query mutable and y. Okay. So example 1 initializes and query, update query, sum range query. So 1, 3, 5 and range 0 to 2, so should be 9, and update at index 1 to 2, so 1, 2, 5, right? So at the time the third query comes, the total the sum of range 0 to 2 it's gonna be 1, 2, 5, so that's 8. Here it is. So let me think. NumArray, update, and sum range. So maybe we should return the sum in a constant time, maybe, but the problem doesn't mention it, but 3 times 10 powerful calls will be made to update and sum range. So maybe it should be constant time or log n. Yeah. But this is easy, I think, because Not easy, not easy. So there are updates. So if there is no updates, yeah, we just have prefix list. For example, 135 can be 149, and if the query says 122, the answer should be include yeah, 3 and 5. So it's calculated by 9 minus 1, right? Because this is prefix list. But there are updates. So so how to handle it? So the original value are changed, and at the time prefix list is like this. So I think we should store the difference or updates. So I mean prefix list is like this, and also we have updates information like this, and yeah. So no. Nums wait. Get nums and num array prefix is nums, and update is I'm not sure about this, but it should be. This is a prefix list. Yeah. Accumulating values and override the nums. And update and sum range. We need to think about these logic at the same time. Sum range is, so the basic concept is like this. And so let's think about this, but we have the prefix list like this. So in this case, the value at the second is changed, updated, and the difference is -1. So yeah, so basically the answer is calculated by 9 minus 1, and also there is one updates, and which difference, their difference is -1. So the overall the answer is 7, right? 9 minus 1 minus 1. Yeah, the answer is 7. Yes. But how to we need to check about the range. So how many updates are there in this range? And yeah, how do I implement it? Left and right. So it is like a binary tree. Ranges. So the binary tree, for example, there are 100 elements, and the total sum it can be split into two parts, two children, and it's like their indices is like this. Yeah, it has also indices and ranges, left and right. So so when the query but how to let me think about the time complexity about this and how to construct the data structure. Left and right. So for example, left is 0 and right is this is query 0 to 60. In this case we have how to we have tree, we have kind of tree, and yeah, and the total value of the tree is can be taken by yeah, it's like yeah, its interface is like this, and yeah, but in this case the right indices is right index is 60, so we call the function like this, and in this function it should be 0 to 94. That's half of the tree, and like this, but it should have the sum of this range, because it's binary tree, so 50, for example 50 and 51, we have some of them as a node. So there are a lot of nodes, and add it. So we can get this. Yeah, and the good part of this method is when it's a good range, we don't need to dig into lower layer. So in this example, I assume there are 100 elements, and yeah, they compose the binary tree, complete binary tree, and so when we ask for from 0 to 94, the tree should have the total value of this range, so we don't need to call recursively many times, it's just 1 times for left side, and for right side 50 to 60 is not good. Yeah, because the right node is representing 50 to 99, so it should 50 to so calling this internally the structure is like this. So internally call like this, and yeah, this range is still not good. So 25, 12, and 30. So yeah, the structure is 62 and 75, and yeah, 50 to 62. Still not good. The structure is 56 to 62, right? And for this, get this part plus 57 to 62. And left part is all included. So we this function just return itself, just return the value, and this part it's not matched, still not matched. So the structure is like 57 and it is 60 is included. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, but as an example, yeah, we can get a good partition, good range. So these as a result, these functions, only these functions just return the actual value for right part, right? Yeah, that's a concept. How to update? Update is also can be executed in logarithm time, because they are tree. when the child node are updated, should be updated parent node update parent node. Yeah. So should be 3. Yes, but I feel like I've solved like this BST 3 node left and right. But I don't remember these types, so yeah. So I think root is like this. And struct 3 node. I have a time limit. I have appointments. So tree node, we need to define the tree node and construct the tree. And the root and option and tree node. I'm not sure about this. And so the constructor is important, yeah, because need to construct the tree, binary tree. Have left and right, left and right, left and right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to construct the I in 0 to n and value tree node. Let me tree node has the infinite size. I see. So it should be like this, ref cell. Okay, let me copy this. Derive. And how to initialize? Oh, where? I see. In this problem, this is already defined. So tree node new. Value nums at I. And how to construct? How to construct? Let's ask AI. build a tree. Update tree. Session. To build a segment tree with RCXL3 node and implement a new update and sum range. The tree stores start and ranges and subtree sums, so updates and queries are all log n. Start and in addition to, if you want, I can add some test in. Okay, let me see the definition. Root and n, and there are new field, and num array is building tree. Needed to build a tree, and returns node, root node. And update function is update 3. So this is going top down. This function is top down, and sum range is left and right. Yeah, just query tree. Yeah, the important part is building tree. If it's same, just return. And so need to find out the middle. Yeah. Left and right. Divide and conquer. Return the node. That makes sense. And update tree is yeah. Here is the base case. Yeah, it's the base case. Yeah, if it's a node that don't have the children, so the node should be only the node should be updated. Otherwise, the start and end have some range, so there must be middle index, so we can get the values from left side and right side. So for the left side, but the node stores total value. So we don't need to dig into the update. I see. So there is an index, so we need to update the most lower node. Only one, and which is only one. So this part would be recursive, and this part would be recursive, and finally identify the node at this point and update the value, and then update parent node itself. So this part for that, and yeah. And query tree is this is not difficult. This is also recursive structure for left side and for right side, and this part is like what I explained here. So but I wanted to implement without taking any advices. So I want to review this problem, but I have no time right now, so I'm going to solve this problem tomorrow, maybe. This stream this stream is finished. Thank you for watching. See you in 2026. Bye.